What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, Oaty? How you doing? Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I am. So, disclaimer: first match against Ram wasn't warmed up. Then we played two first to fives. Wasn't really thinking, a couple games, but you feel free to skip around, do whatever you want.
Okay, we will see. Okay, you tried to jump right there, right? Or why
Yeah.
you were not blocking? Okay, that's kind of fine because at the end of the day, it's a Potemkin. Sometimes you should just take it. This right here, you tried to jump and you went in with the 5H. I feel like this is good, but since he was doing a slide head, your attack will not reach. Maybe the only thing that will reach right here, and this is a maybe because sometimes it doesn't hit, is the 5K, like the jumping K, because it is the only move that is aiming like down. The rest of the attacks of Leo, they aim high, unless you are doing jumping D, but you are not going to do jumping D just like that. Okay, this was kind of good. No, never mind. This is kind of sus. Why you actually didn't went for the side switch, like the cross up to get the setup?
Yeah, after the 2D, yeah, I usually do, and I think that I think my thought then was I might have been too far away and I didn't want to get grabbed just on wake up.
Okay, this is, now I will say this is kind of good, kind of bad. But if you are not going to do it, go for the H Fireball. Begin the charge move when you are in the ground, like with the 2D, and then dash in and do H Fireball. This will work for you if you are like really close to a corner. For example, this is great in this situation because he has burst and you are getting to the other side. So he can just easily like wake up burst and now you're in the corner. Which, as I said before, this can be bad, this can be good, depending on what the other guy has and what you want to do. But if you don't want to get yourself like that risky in the corner, you can just go for like the H Fireball and keep the pressure.
So
And also you were doing...
flick that?
On wake up, I don't think he is going to flick it.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it is going to be actually in his face. And you can just, like, at the moment when the fireball ends, you can just do like 2D or 2S. Like, the thing is like keeping the pressure. You hate to see it. When you get the counter hit on the close slash. Okay, that's another thing. Like, at this point of the match, you don't know what the other guy is going to do. Like, the amounts of trades that you have done have like almost no interaction on neutral. So you haven't seen if he's going to whiff something on neutral, and you went like straight up for the cross up. You want to do the cross up like just on neutral when you know that he's not going to be pressing anything, because otherwise the person is going to counter hit you like really easy, as it happens in this moment. But you just need to be like kind of aware of that, and you have like really good buttons to play against Potemkin, like far slash and 5H. They are pretty good with good range, or just 6P, because long range attacks Potemkin, you can 6P them, such as far slash and 5H. That was kind of weird. I don't know. But I mean, if you try to do 2K, I feel like it's kind of okay. Okay. Why you went for the BTS?
What's the BTS?
BTS is the star. Like back turn S.
Oh, I don't know. It's like a habit I developed a while back where I do that and then for some reason I do that and then I can cancel out of it, or I do that and then change it up. I don't know why I do it. I guess it's not good to do ever, is it?
I used to do things like this, but it's not such a good idea. Because, for example, this is a hole just like meaty in the meat. And this is not high, this is not low. And so he just need to put like this is not a mix at the end of the day. You are not mixing him. If you want to press anything else, you need to be pressing either H or S, like the high or the low. And for example, this one is Potemkin. I am not that sure because I couldn't see like the whole setup, but usually with Potemkin now and really like heavy characters, they wake up on time and can throw you in that moment if you do anything besides like the K button. So this was, but anyways, this is not a good idea because at the end of the day, this is not a mix. And right, the thing that you, then you try to keep the pressure right here when it was not your turn anymore. Like right here, you're on minus actually. He shouldn't backdash. Like this is his turn because you didn't consult, but he did backdash for some reason, and you try to follow him. What you need to do in this specific situation is you just need to do a stance cancel and try to follow him after. You can get a 5k or a 2k if you dash in, but it's because of the plus frames. Because, you know, like, after back turn H, you cancel and get into like +5 at least. No, minus. At least +3, something like that. So it keeps being your turn. But if you don't cancel, it's his turn.
That's definitely something I struggle with a lot and need to work on, is how to keep the pressure after they get a little bit too far away. Because I get overly greedy and just, you know, throw away my turn.
That was a good throw. He was blocking a lot. Nice. Okay, in that moment, that was kind of bad. You got the throw. Then you did back turn K. And went away with a dash. Like, this dash, first of all, is not going to save you from the Potemkin range. Because he has a lot of range. So if he wants to press anything, he's gonna do it. And rather than that, this leaves you minus because you actually hit him. So this is going to allow him to recover faster. And since you are doing a backdash, that is going to not letting you recover on time. This right here is his turn, not yours. What you need to do is, like, if you are going for the back turn K, like if you want to wake them up, you need to be doing the melee with the H or another K or something like that, but not getting away. You actually need to be, you are the aggressor right here. You need to be on his face, that making him scared of you. And then you try to jump again. This is such a bad idea because you are giving him a lot of information. He knew that you were, well, he actually saw that you were doing like back jump, and then you try to do dash in, and after that you have nothing else to do. Like, you either block or go for an attack, and doing 6p, it's really easy to like counter it. But what I'm trying to say is, like, since you were really far away and you try to dash in, the animation of the dash, like, it's really easy to react to it. Just be careful with that. Again, with the same stuff, like dashing in the air, it's kind of bad in this game because you have no other thing to do, and you can even block in the air. It took me a lot of time to understand that, because as someone that came from Dragon Ball, you are like every time in the air. But then
that's my only fighting game.
Yeah, it'd be like that, because I saw that you were backdashing, like jumping and jumping back and doing backdash back, and it's like, I don't know, it's what I used to do on Dragon Ball, and sometimes what I am doing in this game, because I kind of remember Dragon Ball, because that's where I learned how to play. But usually Leo plays more like in a grounded way, in a way more grounded way, and you try to jump again. Usually when you wake up, you try to jump. Oh,
yeah, the pot buster scares me.
Makes a lot of sense. But that was kind of bad also, because you got the 6p, you got the punish, and you need to do the round through. Like, no matter what, if you get the 6p hitting, you need to do the run through, because if you get on counter hit, that's a hit. That is going to hit for sure. And if you don't get the counter hit, you are going to side switch, and he's able to block, but he can throw you. It is impossible for him to throw you, because he's kind of on an air state, like airborne state. It's kind of weird how 6p works, but it'd be like that, because if you actually hit him without countering him, it is going to be a blue combo. But you have always, what I'm trying to say is, like, always go, if you hit the 6p, always go for the run through.
Okay, yeah, I actually didn't know that at all, so that's good.
Also, here's another thing, like, maybe you didn't know this, and it's kind of hard, but in this situation, you are winning. Right here, this situation is your situation. Like, in two ways. You can jump and get in. I think you already did it. But the best situations that you can do, it's dash a little bit, like frame one dash, like way too fast, and do 2D. Because 5 frames after you do 2D, you are going to be airborne, and you are actually able to counter Potemkin. And he is going to be getting into a knockdown, and you can get the side switch.
That's actually really good advice.
Yeah, that is what you need to be looking for. Actually, like, you have been jumping a lot, being scared of this probably, or any other stuff, but you need to be looking when he's going to do that, because he is like, oh, this is going to be my turn, but no, this is actually your turn, because you can dash and get the 2D. Nice.
Yeah, definitely need to learn combos. I agree.
Again, right here, when you have Potemkin in your face, try, if you're going to press the swords button of you think like he's going to Mega Fist or something, try to go for the far slash. First of all, it is like 3 frames faster, and also it allows you to get into the guard point faster. So you are going to be able to cover the Mega Fist and also punish it. You have a lot of meter. You can do anything at this point if you want. Even super. Okay, you could then react. That's kind of whatever. I mean, what I said before is like you're jumping a lot and you didn't use your resources. That was actually your match. But what he did...
In that situation where I had all that meter, like right where I just was, what would you have done there?
First of all, on the knockdown, what you're seeing right here, you could have done just like wake up super, just wild wake up super if you want. That is probably not going to be your best option, but if you ever wanted to DP, if you ever think like I am going to DP, just go for the super. Because against Potemkin, he can try to pot buster you and DP is going to lose, so you waking up super is going to beat him. And if you miss, you even can like use the other meter to recover. But now, if you actually wanted to block that and you be in this situation, because usually, as I said before, that is going to waste all your meter. That is really risky option, but I mean, that is only if you want to wake up DP. But right now, in this situation, like you already got kind of the lead, what I have done right here, it's using the fireball and instantly I have used like PRC to get the follow-up. At least create pressure. Like if he blocks the fireball, you will be creating pressure, and after that I would have done 2k into 5D and I will use the other RC to kill him because he doesn't have meter. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. That was one situation. Right here, as I said before, jumping is a bad idea because like Leo is kind of grounded. And you could punish like Hammerfall 6p with 6p. But if he has meter, as you can see right here. He has meter, so he could have done like RC into Pot Buster, so you can react with super. And if you don't want to react with super because you can't, just try to either block him and then try to YRC.
Okay.
And in this specific situation, what you should have done, there are 2 options. I don't know if one will work, but I try to do it. It's like RC, but upwards. Like up RC. So in that way, maybe you can get thrown, but it's a maybe. The other thing is like fast RC into throat edge.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it is ridiculous I didn't use any of that meter.
Yeah, it'd be like that. If you lose with all the meter, it's like really bad. But as I said before, like in the moment you were jumping, you were probably already dead. Because after that RC, it's really hard to look for what he's going to do after that. So it doesn't matter. What really matters, it's before that. You can, if he's gonna Garuda and you already see the animation, you can wake up DP and press anything else. Try to press like 2k or 2D or something like that, because you are going to clash with the Garuda and you can cancel your animation into anything else.
I think I remember saying at that point that I can't DP right now. I think I tried.
Yeah, probably. Like I understand. Yeah, it'd be like that. Sometimes I get this. Like sometimes you get scared of Potemkin in the corner and you don't know what to do and you want to jump and you want to cry and you want to call your friends and your mom, and at the end of the day you get hit. So I kind of get it. It'd be like that. It's just like something you need to keep work on it. Again, that was not a good punish because you did jumping edge into counter hit and you could have done like 5k into 6k and DP or something like that, because as you can see, this is not a real combo. So this was kind of bad. It worked, but it was kind of bad. Or
so is that like the right combo to do in that situation then? So if I do get the counter hit on heavy slash, do 5k, 6k DP? Or 5, yeah, is that what you said?
Yeah. It kind of depends on like the range that you are, because right here, since you did like jumping back, I don't know if you could be able to like get closer and get a close slash. Usually close slash into 2H and turbulence is the best punish, but if you are like a little far away, you can go for the 5k into 6k and DP. If you can't do the DP, just go for 5k into 2D because you are going to get the knockdown. You could have done 6p to that. 6p is going to win against Hammerfall, and you could have done like run through after that.
Okay.
It is hard to react, so I kind of get it. So it is just for you to know.
I didn't know that was possible, but it's good.
Yeah, it is. Oh, nice match. That was really good. That was good, but you didn't get the follow-up. You had a lot of meter. You could have killed right there because he got hit by the 2D counter hit. You could have done RC into 2H, turbulence, super, and that was GG.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to work on my meter usage, obviously.
Yeah, because you have barely used the meter. This is still your round. Oh, you nasty. The same thing. You could have ended the match. No, you are doing something. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, you could have done, since the Potemkin super is really slow, you could have done like RC back, RC high, or something like that. Oh, that's a really interesting round start against Potemkin. Potemkin is going, his round starts are usually 5p, 2p, and Kara throw. They lose to your 2p. You can 2p and then do the 236S to get a follow-up. If they start with anything else, you don't go for the 236S.
Okay.
There, you had a lot of meter. Like, another thing you need to, like, your manage in the meter, it's really bad, to be fair. And
yeah, it is.
When you have, like, 100% meter, what you need to do is get rid of one of them as fast as you can. But not like, I hate it, take it away from me. No, it's just like getting in the right situation to use it. Because right in that moment, you can use one of them. Because if you have the full meter, you are not building anything else. And he's building meter.
Right,
So you could be building meter too. And in that same situation, you could do like, you did 6p into Earso. You could have done like red RC into loops or something else. Break the wall, building meter, or just keeping the wall.
Right.
Now, more than that, I will think that you're scared. That was another bad idea. Jumping D, it's hella negative. Like jumping D on block, you are really negative. Like you should never do it like that unless you jump. The only thing that is going to save you right here is jumping after landing. Like in that moment, you should just be jumping because you can't block. He could just get like a close slash into anything else, Heavenly Potemkin Buster, you know? But yeah. He didn't know. But you need to be jumping after that. Because jumping D is really negative. Okay, makes sense. Oh, that was kind of a... Yeah. He tried to bait. You're going to burst. Oh, you didn't burst. I would have burst like when he was doing Mega Fist, because otherwise he can bait you right here, but after Mega Fist he can't bait, he can't cancel into anything, and you are like escaping this situation. This situation is like really bad for you. But it doesn't matter because you're OD. But yeah, that's it. I think that's it. The most important stuff that we can rescue is like the combos, the meter management, and the fact that you are jumping a lot. I think those are the three things like that are getting you.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem with my game from what I noticed is I am more willing to take huge risks for high payoffs for no reason before I feel somebody out to go for the reads.
Yeah, also. And sometimes it's not even about the reads. It's just like understanding how the other player is playing.
Okay, well, that's a lot of good stuff, huh? I'll work on it. Maybe like a few weeks or a month or something, do a follow-up. You, sir, have a good rest of your stream. I'll catch you later.
Thank you so much. I hope I can see you later, Austin. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Oaty.